Good afternoon, dear colleagues. We are glad to represent the result of our scientific research, Smart University, Project Management of Information Infrastructure based on Internet of Things technologies. The study has been done due to the collaboration of several Russian universities: Tольятти State University, Moscow Pedagogical State University, Moscow City Pedagogical University. A smart university combines many smart and classical educational components based on a singular information infrastructure. The basic components of building and developing a smart university are elements of artificial intelligence, the Internet of Things, intelligent system tools, neural networks, and other technologies of Industry 4.0. The study examines the issues of improving project management for the development of smart university components based on Internet of Things elements. Internet of Things elements are based for the information infrastructure of a smart university. Internet of Things solution development projects have a high level of uncertainty due to the lack of infrastructure development for implementation and incomplete requests from stakeholders. The features of the project management organization are also the dual nature of the Internet of Things product itself, since it has both the software and hardware of the devices. This is not just an IT project based on smart components of smart university information infrastructure. All this requires additional elaboration of methods and tools for managing Internet of Technology projects. The article also presents a system of criteria for evaluating the features of Internet of Technologies, Internet of Things projects for Smart University, and shows their characteristics. The novelty of the research lies development an adaptive model of a flexible approach for IoT project management. The proposed developments can be applied for managing smart university, digital infrastructure, and developing projects to create smart components based on IoT. Expert and graphical methods were used for modeling. The interaction between the components of the smart university system is provided by a complex of technologies and solutions from a variety of suppliers, including in their ecosystem of IoT technologies. From the point of view of the used technologies, IoT includes the following components: devices and sensors capable of recording events, receiving, analyzing data, and transmitting it over the network. The second one is means of communication. Heterogeneous network infrastructure combining heterogeneous communication channels, mobile, satellite, wireless, and fixed. Number 3 is IoT platforms designed to manage devices and communications, applications, and analytics. The last point here is applications and analytical software responsible for data processing, creating predicting models, and intelligent device management. Data storage system and served capable of aggregating, storing, and processing large amounts of various information. Services for development of adoption of IoT solutions that require knowledge of the industry and the specifics of the customer's business. Security solutions responsible for the security of the entire operational process. Based on the conducted research, the factors and interrelations determining the features of IoT projects were systemized. The developed system is shown here. The listed features of the projects impose their own specifics on the choice of methodology and tools for project management, the construction of business models, and building of a smart university development strategy. The novelty of the research lies in the development of an adaptive model of a flexible approach to IoT project management. The proposed developments can be applied to the management of smart university digital infrastructure and the development of projects to create a smart components based on IoT. The main purpose of this study is to obtain a system of criteria for evaluating the features of IoT projects for smart university and to develop an adaptive model of a flexible approach to IoT project management aimed at removing uncertainty and improving the efficiency of the development of the information infrastructure of smart universities. Taking into consideration the studied features of IoT projects, it's necessary to form a system of recommendations for the use of hybrid models using the best of two popular and often opposite approaches, classical and flexible, to manage the smart university information infrastructure and develop projects for creating smart components based on IoT. A system of criteria for evaluating IoT projects is proposed. It is based on the evaluation system of Lektionov, taking into account the specifics of IoT projects. The description of criteria system is presented. Thus, the survey and the results in the presentation of the expert assessment based on the table will allow to determine the flexibility of agile methodology in IoT projects for the smart university information infrastructure, to form a criteria system for evaluating the features of IoT projects, as well as to identify pain points in project management at the moment. Based on the analysis, it can be recommended to continue to adhere to the classic approach in IoT project management using agile elements, introducing a hybrid approach. The transition to a hybrid life cycle will allow the team to plan their delivery of value taking into account the existing risks. The delivery of value will happen earlier, and it will allow us to get feedback faster, work out new requirements, and prepare the product and eventually move to the commercializing phase. At the same time, sources are saved and the return on investment is accelerated. Many teams are not able to switch to ways of working on agile principles in one day. The gradual transition is associated with the addition of interactive methods to improve knowledge sharing and constancy between teams and stakeholders. In the future, the model can be developed by including incremental methods in order to accelerate the delivery of value and return on investment. Our conclusions you can see on this slide. But it would be nice to pay attention to using a hybrid approach in IoT project management makes it possible to offset the shortcomings of the classical methodology in IoT project management for building an effective information infrastructure of a smart university. In this study, the task of highlighting the distinctive features of IoT technology projects was achieved. And an adaptive model of a flexible approach to IoT project management has been developed. This model can be used to develop the information infrastructure of a smart organization. Its main difference from the existing models of a flexible approach to project management is that the model takes into account the division of product development into two areas, software and hardware development. The next steps are represented here. Thank you for your attention.